Greetings YouTubers, AtariLeaf here with a quick video, a multi-subject video, and I'd like to apologize if I sound a little off. I'm suffering from a bit of a cold that seems to be hanging on. There's three different points to this video. The first one, and I think the most important, is I would like to give a public shout out and a thank you to 65Gamerguy. If you've been watching my channel lately, I've been saying that I've been having some problems getting a good video capture device. I've gone through easy caps that wouldn't work, a Hopodge card that wouldn't work. So 65Gamerguy sent me a PM saying, I have something here that I'm not using and hopefully you can use. So he sent me this for free. So thank you very much. It's an ADS Video Express. It's a very small, compact little capture device. S-Video and your composites there. I did a quick test with some old home movies on a VCR and it works great. So hopefully this means game reviews are going to be coming back to my channel. So thank you very much 65Gamerguy. Great ColecoVision videos. I'll leave a link to his channel. I'll do pickups really quick. Just a few things. I just happened to get these today. I was in Value Village while waiting for my wife. $1.99 Value Village. What do you call these? The plug and plays, yeah, the Namco plug and play. I had one before, but I think I got rid of it, so yeah, for $1.99 I'll grab it again. And they had some Game Boy games, packs of 2 for $2.99, so basically $1.50 each. Now remember, I had to buy a pack of 2, so to get the game I wanted, I had to get this too. What was that? Arthur's Absolutely Fun Day. Well, truth be told, that is the one I wanted. Super Breakout Game Boy Color. Magical Tetris Challenge. And Super Mario Brothers Deluxe. I also recently picked up a Model 1 Genesis, but it doesn't work apparently. Sadly, I think there's a resistor. It's a power. There's no light. Nothing comes on. Nothing happens. Maybe I can fix it or have someone fix it someday. Okay, the last part of this video is a response to Ed 1138's Top 3 Tuesday, Top 3 Games on Atari Systems. Now, I'm not sure whether it's Top 3 Games, period, but I basically took Top 3 Games per Atari system. So I've got actually 9 games here for 3 Atari systems. And we'll start with the Atari 8-bit, the Atari 8-bit computer line. Okay, so number 3 for me on the Atari 8-bit computer line would be Robotron 2084. Really, really good port of Robotron on the system. You can use the 2 joysticks. Plug them into my Atari 800XL. I use a couple of Wacos. Works really, really good. Really fun port of Robotron. Number 2, Donkey Kong, which I think is really the definitive port of Donkey Kong, is on the Atari 8-bit computers. Has all the levels on it. And graphically looks really good, a lot of fun, great port of Donkey Kong. Number 1, sorry, again, cold. I picked this one up at the barn. I mentioned the barn before. I used to get a lot of finds there. I picked this one up a while back and I did a review on it, and I really, really like this game. It's Deluxe Invaders, which is basically Space Invaders 2, I guess you could say. Really fun port. Actually, I'll leave a link to my old video review I did of this. It's a really, really fun port of Space Invaders, or Deluxe Invaders. Okay, moving on to Atari 7800. Number 3, Centipede. Love that game. Really good port, and there's a 2-player co-op mode, which really makes this game a lot of fun. Number 2, Asteroids. I love Asteroids on the 2600. This one, maybe not as good as the Atari 2600 version, but graphically it's improved, and again I think there's a 2-player co-op mode. I'm not sure, I'd have to double check. I think there is. But yeah, a lot of fun. I really love Asteroids. And number one, I think Atari 7800 Junkie picked this for number one too. Food Fight. And I think the Atari 7800 is one of the few systems you can get this game for, and I think this is the 7800's killer app game. I love it. Food Fight. Okay, 2600. Now what's interesting about this is one of my most watched videos is my top 10 Atari 2600 games, which I made about 3 years ago. Things have changed. Okay, so I'll go through number one and number two, because if you watched my video before, my favorite game, that's never going to change. It's always going to be Circus Atari. So I'm kind of going in reverse order here. Circus Atari, really love this game. It's always going to be number one for me. I love the paddle games, and to me this is the ultimate paddle game on the 2600. It's so fast, so fun. Just love it. Circus Atari. Yep. Not Warlords. Circus Atari. Number two, I think this is still the same too. I'd have to double check my video. Bump and Jump. Graphically not the best version of Bump and Jump that's out there, but a lot of fun to play. This is one anytime I plug in the Atari, like Circus Atari, this is one I always will put in the machine and play for a few minutes. I love this game. Now, number three is a game I don't think I had on my original top 10 list, but I've been playing this a lot lately. It's a port of a game, an arcade game. I've kind of ignored it a little bit on the 2600. Once I started playing it, I really fell in love with it. I mentioned Centipede on my 7800 list. This is Millipede for the 2600. Now Centipede is good too, but Millipede really adds all that extra stuff in it, all the extra bugs. It's really fast, a lot of fun. Hard game when you get into it. But yeah, Millipede, I really, really love this game. So those are my top three Atari 2600 games in reverse order. So Millipede's number three, Bump and Jump's number two, and Circus Atari is number one. But yeah, so there you go. Thank you, a public thank you to 65Gamerguy. A few quick pickups, and a response to Ed 1138's Top 3 Tuesday. This is AtariLeaf. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Yay!